Alright, let's go. Don't think they'd announce it during a stream? Well, maybe they do announce it at night, though, because then less people will panic. Right? Because if you announce it during the day, then everybody will know. Right away. And it'll be like a huge thing. If you announce it at night, you're not going to cause as much mass hysteria. They'd want people to know? I guess that's true. Alright. Okay, we got the anti-birth OST. Alright, give me my good starting item. Cricket's head, let's go. That's a phenomenal start. Okay. Aren't a lot of people preemptively annoyed because a lot of shit's gonna shut down when she dies? Yeah, I heard that the BBC is not gonna have any comedy programming for a week. Because we'll already have something to laugh at. Kinda looks like Lilith has a Santa hat. That's just her hair. I'm curious also, what's like people's opinion on me doing Pokemon Showdown soon? I think it'd be a lot of fun, but I'm curious what people in chat think. Ooh. Exciting? Hell yeah. Sounds like fun? Hell yeah. In April, the BBC received over 10,000 or 100,000 complaints over its coverage of the death of the Dude of Edinburgh, who died at the age of 99, making it the most complained about piece of programming in the organization's history. I don't think people would stream snipe Showdown. I feel like if it was like a stream with like 100 viewers, then like yeah, someone would probably try and stream snipe, but with like at max we usually get like 10 people around at any given time. I feel like that like nobody's gonna stream snipe Showdown at that point. Like what would be the point, you know? And if someone does, I can just like hide my moves and such. I don't have to discuss my battle strategy. Cambion Conception is very fun, but we need to get a lot of HP before it can be like prime item material. Love her weird babies. The Incubus is so fun. Okay, this is going bad. This went from like going really good to pretty bad. I don't have any evil items. I am a pure soul. Ugh, losing the item room chance sucked. Damage up, let's go. I lost tears though, which is not great. None of these are really screaming to me. Yeah, we got a clean baby plum kill. I think we probably still lose this run, like, pretty quickly. Rocking half a heart here. Honestly, it would have been nice if that boss dropped health instead of experimental treatment. Especially since it lowered our damn tiers. I'll take Boko Bombs if we can get a coin. We can't. Sad. Take Soul Heart then. Well, what's everybody been up to? I should probably, like, talk about... Since, like, the coffee was so successful and we were able to, like, raise back all the money, I've thought about more things I would like to get with that money that would, like, improve the stream, I think. So obviously, like, computer parts are a go. Capture card is a go. I would also like to get new stuff for the mic. I'd like to get a pop filter and another windshield. And I'd also like to get a new mouse and keyboard. Because the mouse I have right now is like a really shitty, like, old mouse. It's not very good. And it's not great for hashtag gaming, as it were. And this keyboard, the keyboard has served me well, but it's also been serving me for 8 years, and it's crusty as fuck. Like, it's kind of just a little gross at this point, and I would be down to replace it. I'm gonna die here. Whoa. I wish I could play Sacrifice Room. But I think, like, a new mouse and keyboard, especially if, like, one of the main things I'm gonna play when I get, like, the computer upgrade is absolutely TF2. Like, you guys know, like, TF2 streams are gonna, like, become, like, so much more frequent. Like, I'll actually be able to play it like a normal person. Take a snack. But that's gonna be a nice quality of life thing. It's not gonna be as noticeable on stream unless I really do just start playing, like, way better. I think the mouse might be more noticeable. You might see my aim be a little better. I mean, you might notice my aim better in general if we get the CPU upgrade, because I won't be playing a game at sub 60 FPS. If I could get a tears up, that'd be sick. I got my health up. I would like a tears up next. I can't get into the door. Sad. Not a way to bomb in. Sad. But yeah, that's the plan. And again, like, my coffee is linked in my Twitter bio if you want to, like, send any money my way. Because that's basically going to be the way I'm accepting, like, tips at this point. Because the way I would have to do it through Stream Elements is, like, you either pay via credit card or you have to do it via PayPal. And as I've already discussed earlier in the stream, I'm not interested in doing business with PayPal right now. You know what, though? You know what, though? Let's go in here. Fuck's sake. Not even a good button. I need my Cambion Conception to pop. But I don't really have a lot of ways to deal damage safely. Let's go in here. If the shop has, like, a heart, I might just go Sacrifice Room. Mom's pad, fuck you. Fuck you. Ooh. Loaded up the stream 2 hours ago saying you would just listen while you drew, and guess what you didn't do? Uh-oh. Happens to the best of us. Oh, that's the worst way I could have taken damage. You know what? Actually, it doesn't make that much of a difference if I take damage from that or the sacrifice room, because the first couple of sacrifices aren't that good. Not quite. We haven't quite gotten the Cambion Conception. Do I want to risk taking another hit? I think I do. You know what? Okay, that was not that worth it. Just for a couple bombs. I'm doing great on bombs, though. Like, the bomb economy is smiling upon me. Dark bomb! Ooh. Okay. Maybe then we don't want to rock, like, too many red hearts. If we're gonna do, like, a Dark Bum run. I wish Dark Bum could grab that for me. I didn't realize that's where that was. Dark Bum's a great find from Cambion Conception. I didn't actually realize Cambion Conception could make Dark Bum. I don't think I've ever gotten this guy from that. Can you? I've gotten, like, Incubus and Twisted Pair, which, honestly, like, Twisted Pair is the ideal. Because it's the closest you can really get with Lilith to, what am I trying to say? You have he's a bit of a bastard sometimes, but you get hit often? Mm-hmm. Something's wrong. I honestly wish, like, taking Shoop was, like, the play. But I don't think it is. I think with, like, Lilith, you always take Box of Friends. I'm gonna die. I am gonna die now. Alright, try it again. We're going for Beast Lilith tonight. This is, like, this is the most important part of the plan, is that we get Lilith Beast tonight. Experimental treatment, I think, kind of fucked us over there. I think, like, the fact that we never really recovered our tears. It just simply became too much. Like, we had great damage, but you could only do so much of that damage if your tears suck. Yeah, Lilith going Catholic Beast mode tonight. I'll take Psyfly. Actually, Psyfly with a Box of Friends is extremely good. That's, like, ruthlessly strong. Get double Psyfly. I need a bomb. There's a tinted rock in the item room. Yeah, we got Miku at the shop. No offense to Christians, but why does an angel deadass sound like a Transformer name? Like Robots in Disguise? Transformers? There's a Transformer named Metatron. Might be the other way around. Hebrew names are cool. This is true. You got a lot of good ones. Ah, the bomb is, like, behind another bomb. Or a rock I need to bomb. Fuck's sake. I'm kinda tempted to go Curse Room, but I don't think that would be a good use of my Dark Hearts. card. The world. Man, I didn't get a single bomb from this. Hi, Famine. Oh, shit! Gino with the $30 tip. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Hell yeah. And there you go. You got to see I do have the coffee tips show up on screen. Thank you so much, Gino. Let's just go. Let's just go. We're going beast. We don't have to do, like, any fancy bullshit. We just need to remember to get the full card at some point. Why not do this? You know what? Actually, I probably should have waited to charge Box of Friends. Also, yeah, I have that. Since it is the way I'm gonna be doing, stream tips from now on. Thank you so much. Nightbot is broken right now. But if anybody else wants to give tips, it's like coffee.com/Morgan will BRB. I've decided since, like, Coffee and Stripe are, like, business websites, I should probably just use that for them instead of motherfucker Morgan. Because, like, I thought about it and I was just like, that's probably not a friendly business name, is it? And I mean, my stream is not necessarily a business, but it's business enough that I can have a business account. Ooh, blood dono machine, though. This is perfect. This is what you like to see. If I can just pick up some more hearts, maybe fish for blood bag, maybe even fish for another Cambion Conception drop. Charged Baby is really good. I'm gonna bomb these. Nope. Oh, right, it's not even connected to anything. That wouldn't have been a secret room. Using Hebrew names for the citizens in your Sea Creatures game because of Jonah and the Whale, and also Moby Dick. Hell yeah. Okay, let's go down. Little Loki, I mean, not terrible, all things considered. I mean, with Box of Friends, is fine. It's not that good, though. It just gets slightly buffed by the fact that Box of Friends is, like, one of the best spacebar items. At least if you have a lot of little guys, which, as Lilith, just having 2 Incubuses is like having double damage, so... Is spacebar item like a one-time use item? No, the spacebar item, if you look in the top left, that's the item that has, like, the little charge. And it's called a spacebar item, because you press spacebar. Easy clap. You know what? I'll bite. Abaddon! Okay. Abaddon is kinda sick, though. There's a bomb? You know, we should go. I would like to potentially get the boss rush item. That's one thing I like to do for Beast. I like to try and get boss rush item. And Lilith is really good at getting a second boss rush item too because of how good. Also, shit, I just realized they never changed the category. Oh my god. It still says we're playing Sporkle. That's my B. That's my B completely. Twitch, do not remove my stream. I love Sporkle. By the way, for next week, I'm going to try and finish Legends Arceus. Because I think, like, honestly, like, the end game of Legends Arceus is really not that long. Like, I was able to do it in, like, a couple hours, I think. I think if we do, like, one big, like, last stream of Legends Arceus, we can just finish it next Saturday. Someone please clip Morgan saying, I love Sporkle. Am I gonna try post-game? Not immediately. Not immediately. It's in the cards. It'll probably be like a shorter stream series of its own, kind of like how I handled Platinum post-game. But for right now, I'm thinking I'm gonna wait on that, especially since it's a recent release. It's pretty new, and I want to move on to Ace Attorney. As soon as March hits, I want to move on to Ace Attorney 3. I have not done post-game. I know what happens in post-game. Nothing that happens in post-game is a surprise to me, but I have not actually done it on my own. I've just seen other people do it. And yes, if you're wondering, I do know that the AI becomes self-aware in it. Just like Benny. Let's go. Barney. I mean, that's the security guard's name. This is true. Where's Barney? Let me play Ace Attorney with you so I don't have to. I mean, that's what watching the stream is about, isn't it? You can just watch me play Ace Attorney instead of having to do it yourself. Meat? Ooh. More to negotiate with the Incubus! Come on. Come on. I mean, if you're offering Twirl's hair. Yeah, I'm on the third game. Honestly, from playing Justice for All, there are, like, things that tie in together. But I feel like you could go in blind. Also, yeah, Michael has played the third. I don't know, I played Justice for All. I don't feel like you necessarily have to, like, play the other ones to fully get it. It helps. And, like, for some of the plot threads, you're gonna be like, oh, huh, they must have addressed this in a previous game. But I think, like, 2 stands on its own. I'm not even taking that shit. Fuck Shard of Glass. Recommended, especially in 3? Okay. I mean, if, like... If worse comes to worse, like, someone could give, like, a good plot roundup for people who want to watch but haven't gotten to experience the other games. And honestly, it's gonna be a little hard for me because it's been, like, 2 years since I did Ace Attorney 2. But I want to continue Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney was a lot of fun. I gotta be really careful here. This has potential to be an insane run, but I have to get, like, more soul hearts. Penis Wright is an attorney. I love calling it Penis Wright. Oh, it's coming together. It's coming together, guys. We could go arcade. Dude, my tiers are, like, so good now. Look at how fast I'm shooting. Dude, this is crazy. The Forgotten Lullaby? Ooh. Let's get that soul heart. It's only half a soul heart, but hey. Any way we can bolster our defenses right now would be much appreciated. Dude, literally, this is insane. Look at how fast these things are shooting. Ooh. I might be able to get health from you if there's nothing good in the shop. Baby Brigade overclocked, literally. This is, like, the perfect loadout. Like, honestly, this is, like, perfect for Lilith. Lucky Foot! So every pill is guaranteed to be good now. Let's go. Yeah, no, Compass isn't that good. I'll take the Soul Heart, though. We'll play Beggar. Although, we gotta start speeding up if we do want Boss Rush. Honestly, though, we might still be fine. 8 minutes, and, like, I'm pretty sure, like, after this, like, the boss will be, like, right there. Free stock. Is there anyone who has the mythical Unboxo Men icon yet? I might. I think I have, like, the diamond one. But I don't think anyone's been subscribed long enough, which is fine. I think there were, in, 2019, there were, like, a couple people who subscribed, but for the most part, like, there was, like, no one. I think also, generally, in, like, 2019, I didn't take this as seriously. Oh my god. Fellas. Guys. Ace of Hearts, 2 of Clubs. Chaos card. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna take Chaos card and just, like, insta-kill the next boss. Oh my god, we just shred through bosses. They don't stand a goddamn chance. Like, look at this. Look at him. He's gone. You missed him. You shouldn't have blinked, bozo. Sorry. Yeah, God, look at how much slower it goes when we don't have Forgotten Lullaby. I almost said Forgotten Library. Interesting. Wait, that synergizes so well with the Lullaby, though. Now our tiers are even more insane. We've just got, like, a machine gun right now. And hey, like, 6.5 damage isn't even that bad, to be honest. It's not fantastic, but it's not terrible. Especially if we're just like a Gatling gun. Ooh, Diplopia and Car Battery would be really good. I'm more tempted with Car Battery, though. Because Car Battery makes it so... Oh my god, we would get, like, 6 Incubuses at a time. Champion Belt would be nice. I don't think we're gonna get enough coins for that, though. I think that's a bit too far off of a dream. Life could be dream. Goodbye, Monstro 2. We got the Perfection Trinket. We're riding high right now. Ow. Well, good thing I didn't pick up Perfection. Health up. Double health up. Pheromones. And relax. Not terrible. A double health up from the Devil Room? Like, get out of here. Damn. Okay. We gotta find the Fool card. We gotta find the marked skull. If you guys see the marked skull, start screaming in chat. Ow. We're not doing great on health. At this point, I think our health might be a little low. And hello, Lord Slime Apple. Welcome, welcome. Okay, this helps. This helps our health situation, though. This is a fantastic run. Can you scream anyways? If you want. If you so choose. Just don't direct it at me, or I'll be sad. You know what? Let's fish for Blood Bag. And Cambion Conception. You're done already? Just had to get it out of your system, I understand. We could probably play that Blood Machine more when we're done with Mom. Again, like, ideal situation here is that we get to Boss Rush with the Fool card. My god, we really just do have, like, a machine gun loadout. It's crazy. Drop a soul heart, please. Fuck you. Don't see it yet. We'll know, though. We'll know when we get Marked Skull. Serpent's Kiss. 15% chance to poison. That's not terrible. I don't think I've ever actually gotten this item before. I'll take it. Wait, there was Marked Skull? Oh my god, I didn't even notice. Hold on. We're gonna have to go back to that room. Oh shit. Wait, zip with the strat. Hey, can you? Thank you. It was top left. What does Marked Skull do? It guarantees a Fool card, which is the easiest way to get to the beast fight. Because to get to the beast fight, you have to teleport out of the Mom fight to get... you have to use your Polaroid or negative. Okay. Yeah, we could do this. God. You know what's funny, though? It didn't multiply my incubuses. And I'm pretty sure it didn't multiply my incubuses, because... Could you fucking imagine? Ooh, the double shot, though? We gotta. Okay. Dude, look at this. Look at this carnage. This is playing as the Heavy from Team Fortress 2. It costs $400,000 to shoot these incubuses for 12 seconds. God, look at this. This is insanity. He's scared of me. He doesn't even want to fight me. Literally intimidating the foe. Though, to be fair, what could you do against this? If you were an enemy from Binding of Isaac, what would you be able to do against this? Baby war, literally. I'm sending all my babies to war, and I expect all of them to survive. I was amazing on Sock's stream last night. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. I had a great time just like fucking around in the chat. I spent I spent a non-insignificant amount of time just like doing like bad impersonations of Socks in chat. The fucking Minecraft chat. It was very fun. I had a lot of fun. And I thank Socks for giving me the opportunity to be on. Oh. I want to say also, again, like, after that stream, I don't know if it was just because, like, Socks was planning on donating already, or if it was part of, like, oh, hey, you were, like, a part of the stream, I want to, like, pay you some money. Socks gave, like, a hefty, like, $200 donation to the coffee, which was, like, very, very nice of them, and, like, I didn't tell them anything, so just, like, seeing that in, like, my emails was just, like, oh my god. It made me smile. Socks is a good person. Yeah, Box of Friends works with the Incubus. So it's you can quickly create an insane scenario with this character. Ooh, I just realized like the beast fight is gonna be really easy. Dogma might be a little hard, but Beast herself. Right, it works for Sci-Fly too. Yeah, because they're all counted as familiars. Yeah, honestly, I would, like, I don't know. I think I would rank Box of Friends as, like, an S-tier item. Like, is that fair? I feel like that's fair. Like, I don't know, it doesn't always have S-tier potential, but if you have, like, a lot of familiars, especially familiars like Incubus, it's, like, crazy. Oh, the trinket I have makes Sci-Fly faster, too? Damn. Yeah, we keep going floors without taking, like, any damage. It's crazy. This is, like, the Lilith run you love to have. This is the ideal run. Like, we could not have a more fitting, like, final run as this character. Final run regarding completion, anyways. Because who knows? I'll probably continue playing Isaac after, you know, I get all the marks. Love the banana coins, thank you. That was from when I did the Buxathon. That was one of the mods that I think Ibris gave, and I was just like, this is, like, so funny that I'm keeping this. I forgot to play more of the arcade! It's fine. It's fine. We don't need health that desperately. Ooh. Ow! It's fine. Guys, it's okay. I have Lucky Foot, so... Pretty Fly, let's go. Ooh. This is a fantastic run. Oh my god, wait, I just realized since Gino donated like 30 bucks, I think I'm obligated to do like a Tainted Jacob run, right? Not technically a sub, I was counting it as one sub per like Tainted Jacob run, but also that was like 30 bucks. I feel like that's gotta count for a Tainted Jacob run or two. How many Tainted Jacob runs do you think we should do? For Gino's 30 buck donation. Balls of Steel, let's go. Glass Eye, oh my god. I got Mom's Ring and Glass Eye in this run? You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. Okay. Well, there's gotta be Speedball. It's gotta be Speedball. I took a hit. Honestly, I wouldn't usually take Buddy in a box, but... I mean, come on. For the express purposes of this... Ooh. Stopwatch would be great, but I don't think it's feasible. Yeah, we're fast as hell. Oh my god, wait, do we have Luigi? Is this like red Luigi? He's glowing? Luigi is reaching his new form? We got Twisted Pear! Oh my god. Dude. Dude, Cambion Conception gave us Twisted Pear. It's over. We won. I'm curious what's over here. Everything dies, literally. We got the Perfection Trinket drop earlier. For people who are not aware of how the Perfection Trinket drops from bosses, you have to go 3 entire floors without taking any damage whatsoever. So, like, this Lilith run is insane. Alright, anyway, here's the Godfather argument.
There's one more secret I feel I have to share. I did not care for the Godfather.
Pretty fly, let's go.
How can you even say that, Dad? Didn't like him.
I think I'm playing this really well tonight. I think we're doing really good tonight, to be honest. Alright. Infinitely better Isaac experience, literally. Also, yeah, I've heard of the Mario and Luigi mod. I should do that at some point. Have them fight. Yeah, from Mario and Luigi. God. The fake Italian, it's so good. Again, like, oh my god, I think, like, the big game for May is going to be Super Mario RPG. I want to start playing the Mario RPGs on stream. Maybe not in a marathon format like I've been doing with Pokemon, because that's taking a fucking eternity on its own as is, but I'd like to get at them, like, slowly and steadily. Ooh. Forgot I still had these. Genuinely can't remember if I've streamed Mario RPG. I have not. I have not. Which is crazy, because I love that game. That's, like, one of my favorite Super Nintendo games, but I have not streamed it. It's so good. I'm gonna enjoy sharing it with you guys. I feel like it's gonna bring me a similar pleasure as playing Chrono Trigger was. I mean, it is like a mid-90s Square Enix RPG. Or I guess just Square. Square and Enix were separate companies at that point. I guess I'll take bananas for the beggar. Maybe that was a good thing? True. I'd insist upon itself, Lois. Oh wow, Shard of Glass. Well, I guess I should take it now. Oh, do I have a, like, Pac-Man ghost? Ooh, Eternal Heart. Shard of Glass? True. True. God, that item fucking sucks. Take the yellow pill. Oh, that was a decoy chest. That sucks. Okay. Okay, as funny as that would be, I think, like, Forgotten Lullaby is making us so insane that it wouldn't be worth dropping just for some electricity. Although on any other Lilith run, that would be a pretty sick item to have, too. Can you? Thank you. Can you? This fly takes so much damage. What the hell? Oh, also, I want to say, for, like, March streams, I don't plan on playing the full game, because that would be crazy, but if I like what I play of the Triangle Strategy demo, I'm, like, absolutely pre-ordering that. Would you guys be interested in, like, a day one stream of that? I did something similar when Dragon Quest XI came out, like, 3 years ago. But I haven't done anything similar where I've just done a game for, like, day one, and then just were like, okay, I'm gonna play the rest of the game on my own, though. Sure, hell yeah. It'll give you guys a better idea of if the game is worth anything, more than its silly-ass title. Not your kind. A tidbit stream, yeah. Not your kind of game, but you support MFer? Thank you. Yeah, strategy RPGs aren't for everyone. Yeah, I love Octopath. And Triangle Strategy is made by the same team, so... I think video games are stupid. Oh wait, there was a tinted rock there. Hold on, I have to go back for that. Otherwise, Jen's gonna call me on the phone. Hate video games, you would never make them. Honestly, video games are for losers. Video games are for losers. Ow. This is a sucks room. This is a so sucks room. You hate to see this. Hate those guys. Luck up, let's go. Dude, I got 7 luck. That's crazy. Also, hi Cynthia, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I do have a lot of infants, to be clear. Alright. We're in home. Okay, we gotta go back to the rebirth music for this. Who is this, like, orange hair guy? He's like a weird superhero. Beast. Yeah, it's time. Mom's eye. Ooh. Well. Yeah, it's dogma time. Wait, what's everybody saying sweet Jesus about? The tears? Yeah. True. When did I get, this effect? Is that from my buddy in a box? It is. Okay. I just so happened to get, like, an insane buddy in the box. CRT babies are born. We're just shredding through Dogma right now. This is insane. We're like pushing him into the wall. Oh my god. Yeah, we win the beast, don't we? Oof. Awesome Juice Isaac moment, literally. God, this game is so fun. This was the best game that came out last year. I know it's just like a DLC, but this is the best one that came out this last year. My only complaint is that you have to buy the kind of doo-doo Afterbirth and Afterbirth Plus expansions to experience, like, true Isaac bliss. Let's go. And we can Magician. This is gonna be embarrassing for you, Beast. My dad. Main reason you haven't played Isaac is monetary cost? Yeah. And also, to be fair, it's still a Nicalis game, so, I do not blame anyone for not going out of their way to buy Isaac. Because fuck Nicalis. But they got me on this one. This game is, like, extremely good. My fucking god. Look at this. We're literally covering the whole screen. Yeah, just don't buy Cave Story. You can just get that free. Like, Cave Story is a fantastic game. You can literally get that free. Theoretically, you can also get this game free if you pirate it, but you didn't hear that from me. But, like, Cave Story is literally available for freeware. Like, that's not even piracy. You can just do that. My fucking god. I want to stream Cave Story at some point. That's actually something I want to do relatively soon. Yeah, I literally have an entire column of guys. 1,000 babies are born. The bitrate? Yeah, I can't imagine how this looks on Twitch.tv. This is probably the crunchiest thing in the world right now. Five pixels.
Then suddenly,
We did it.
love cracked open,
Dark baby.
and a white beam of light reached down into the earth, smiting the mother of harlots asunder, and setting the blood lake to a boil. As the beast descended down into the lake of fire, Isaac ascended towards the crack in the sky, and as he flew, he could see echoes of his past before him. He saw his mother mourning the loss of her son. He saw his father leaving them without turning to say goodbye. He saw his mother sleeping, and his father taking money from her purse. He heard the late-night fights they had that kept him up at night, and the guilt he felt for what he believed he was causing. He felt the pain in his stomach during those sleepless nights, and saw his shadow in the closet waiting for him. As he rose, he felt his fears drop from his body, his shame, his worry, pulled from his being. As he became lighter, his ascent became faster. He saw his one true companion alive and well. He saw his mother and father together again, holding each other. He felt his mother kissing him on the head after he had said his prayers, and the comfort in knowing someone was watching over him. He saw his own birth, and the faces of his parents filled with joy and optimism. And then he saw nothing. Are you sure this is how you want this story to end, Isaac? You're the one writing it. It doesn't have to end this way. Here, how about we tell it a different way? Maybe a happy ending?
Okay, Daddy.
Good. Are you getting sleepy yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so Isaac and his parents lived in a small house on the top.
That ending is so good every time. I had to keep silent for it. Okay. Well, In terms of regular characters, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 characters fully completed. It's just Apollyon, Forgotten, Bethany, and Jacob, and Esau. Or Esau. Okay. I guess we'll go in order. We'll go Apollyon next. Absolutely don't void that. Okay, so we want to go Dark Path, preferably Mega Satan. Apollyon's like a cute character. I don't really like the Void gimmick that much, to be honest. But it's fine. It's just one of those things where, like, starting with the Void just kind of makes Apollyon a shittier Isaac, essentially. If you Void an item, if it's a spacebar item, it'll be activated every time you use your spacebar. If it's a... Ooh. Has a chance to spawn an item that was previously voided. If I could get the coinage for that, but I doubt I'm gonna be able to. Like, getting 15 coins first floor is rough. Yeah, passive items get turned into permanent stats, which are basically like Cricket's Head would be a passive item. If I voided that, I would get a random assortment of stats from voiding it. Come on, Apollyon. Score some fucking coins.
Whoa! For real! Just for me! Just for me! Just... For me! What?
Sorry, I turned into, like, Courage the Cowardly Dog for a second. I turned into Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah, I'm winning. God, have any of you guys seen that one TikTok of the guy who's like, I used to voice a very important cartoon character back in the day. Do you recognize this guy? Let me show you my skills. And then he just does, Eustace, you motherfucker, I'm doing this for you and Muriel. You're driving me crazy. Avoid that. Tears Up. Okay. Pretty good. Okay, yeah. Goal, Darkroom, Mega Satan, maybe Delirium if we get lucky. Eustace, you son of a bitch. Also, I should change the soundtrack back to Anti-Birth. I'm sorry, listen, the new Repentance songs are really good. Rebirth soundtrack is still kind of comparative to Anti-Birth. The Anti-Birth OST is like a banger and a half. It's so good. There's so many good tracks. Shout out to Mew Death. He's done good shit. Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know what that is. The fucking high-pitched that Socks does. Just mixed regular milk with lacto-free milk to complete a hot chocolate AMA. Does it taste good? Like Zoink Scoop! Raggy, I don't like being in the abandoned water facility. Like, how did you say that in perfect English, Scoop? Yeah, Jacob's Ladder is really good. If I could get a bomb and a key, that'd be sick. Oh yeah, it's starting to come together. Key, let's go. And a bomb, let's fucking go. And bananas. Guys, it's coming together. I want to stress also, I do have a mod that helps give you a higher chance. You only get to use store credit once. I thought that was once per floor. Oh. Well, double dumbass on me. The mod only makes it so the first floor is good, though. It shouldn't modify any other item rooms. But if I get, like, 3 quality 4 items in a row, you can start being suspicious of how this mod is working. And I mean, hey, so far, this is a pretty exceptional run. To be fair. Okay, Roid Rage. I'll take Roid Rage. Speed up is nice. Why do you hate his top hat? Why do you hate Larry Jr.'s top hat? What's wrong with it? Why? It's literally cute and funny and awesome. Give the Stone Baby Roid Rage, it'll be fine, literally. Oh, I blowed him up. I blowed him up. Luck down. Ugh. Oh, that's not good. I mean, I don't think I have anything that's affected by luck right now, but still sucks. Ooh, Atticus redeemed pretty bad. And you know what? You were right, too. That was a pretty bad moment. Getting the luck down. What do we do if I ever do actually complete this game? Because we've done like 20 plus streams of this game. What's like our plan when I just like win? Play it more, it's a good game. This is true. I'm wondering, maybe we could dip into like more mods? I mean, the mod Nightmare from the Buxathon was very fun. Make a new save file. I could do that too. This is true. We could do it all over again. If I had Hangman or something, that would be sick. Honestly, teleport now so we pop our devil deal. Ugh. That was just a bad HP loss. If Christianity is so great, why didn't they make Christianity 2 Protestantism? That's what being a Protestant is? Ooh. Wait, and then I could void it again? And we could do it all over again? Wait, actually though? Henry VIII got you there? Exactly. Glowing Hourglass? I can't even void that, really. Because then it'll... Like, I want to avoid the marbles again. Dude, I gotta say, the tears up we've been getting is very lucky. If we could get a damage up from our void, like, that'd be so sick. Getting another angel deal is... Or getting our angel deal is gonna be hard, though. Damage up! Let's go. Okay. We're riding high. This is pretty good so far. We just gotta be a little careful with our health. Update on the hot chocolate, it tastes fine? Hell yeah. Oh man, you're saving up for another meatball? Hell yeah. Or a codename Steam, you could also be saving up for that. God, I still need to stream codename Steam because of the Fates charity marathon, which, by the way, like, because of, like, how much bigger the community has gotten and just how generous people have been, like, more and more lately, like, I got a feeling we're gonna do something crazy with the next, like, charity event I do. And obviously, if Socks does any charity events, like, I will DM them and be like, hey, I would like to be involved. What is codename Steam? It's this shitty, like, steampunk strategy RPG that Intelligent Systems made, where the conceit was, steampunk, Civil War. And if that sounds like a bad idea for a video game, it's because it is. Speed down. Ooh, that sucks. Yeah, it flopped really badly. Like, nobody bought it. You can probably still find it on clearance in, like, Target. Think the boss is broken? I don't think that's true, necessarily. I'm gonna avoid that. I'll take the luck up. Just because I think, like, applying damage up to only one eye isn't that good. I was kind of fishing for a full damage up from it, but it didn't happen. But yeah, one of the channel points rewards is just if you get 100k channel points, you can force me to play codename Steam on stream, and we have to listen to the whole thing. There is no other sound except my voice and codename Steam. Pretty sure there are some genuine codename Steam fans out there. I mean, yeah, but there's, like, fans of anything. Especially if it's, like, Nintendo related. Like, listen, more power to you if you like codename Steam. I probably trust someone who likes codename Steam more than I trust someone who likes Fire Emblem Fates. Okay, we're in the depths. Oh, good news. Square Enix confirmed Final Fantasy XIV won't have NFTs. Can they promise to not do NFTs fully, please? Square Enix? Why aren't you answering my calls? I live such a miserable existence. My favorite games come from Nintendo and Square Enix. It's like every day it's just like another incident with these two. You know? Take charge, baby. Squeenix? Squee? Your favorite ones come from Konami? Well... yeah, I guess you do have it worse, then. Like, you won. Like, here's the thing, like, Nintendo and Square Enix are, like, bad companies, but at least they, like, generally make good video games. I don't even know if I can say that about Konami most of the time. And what has Konami done recently? They've done, like, Bomberman Battle Royale, and that was pretty fun. Bomberman R Online was very fun, to be fair. But, it had, like, I wasn't gonna pay any money for the microtransactions so I could play as the OP characters. They really don't. I mean, at least their collections seem to have been good, but also, like, those are collections. You know what? Tears Up! Ooh. Almost got max tiers. They made a Bomberman Battle Royale. Yeah, it's free to play. It was Super Bomberman R Online. It's actually, like, pretty fun. Like, I wouldn't recommend spending on the microtransactions, and I don't know if, like, the microtransaction stuff has gotten worse since I played, but when I played it, like, Bomberman Battle Royale was, like, really fun. I keep, like, switching between calling it its real name and Bomberman Battle Royale. Magician's Quest for Switch and it's localized. Maybe one day. Goodbye Demon Baby. Both, like, doo-doo stats. What's the fun fact about Bomberman Royale? Bomberman Dracula comes from planet Castlevania. Mm-hmm. God, Jacob's Ladder is, like, so sick. Was Jacob's Ladder always this good, or did they, like, buff it at some point? Because it feels like I can just hit my tears into the wall and it'll still do damage. I think that there are just some questions that you don't need answered. For real. This item is doing the works for me. Okay, I've been getting shitty luck with the Angel Room drops. Unless I get one in the womb, like, we're kinda screwed on Mega Satan. I guess I theoretically could get, you know, Dad's Key, but, like, that's a gamble in of itself. You know, it's also funny realizing I'm definitely a Square Enix fan, but I haven't, like, played as much of their back catalog. It's just the back catalog that I have played, I'm like, these are literally some of the best games that have ever been made. Like, I love Chrono Trigger, I love Final Fantasy VII, I love Octopath. I had a lot of fun with the Trials of Mana demo, I want to play that still. If GameStop ever gives me my order, please. Please. But I can say I've never played Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know if I ever will. Did I call them? You know deep in your heart the answer to that question. No, I keep forgetting. I'm sorry, I had fun with the Trials of Mana demo, but I keep forgetting I even bought it. Coming out with the free trial again soon? Wait, you could play the whole game for free? Oh, wait, Final Fantasy XIV. Okay. Maybe. I don't know if I could get into an MMORPG. You guys kind of know my deal. I, like, move from game to game so fast. It's kind of hard. Like, I don't know if a MMORPG would be able to, like, grab me. Play Toontown instead? True. Like, the most I've played of any MMO is probably Toontown, and I didn't even play Toontown for that long either. Pretty much exclusively played Toontown to play it with my friends. No MMOs, they prey on gacha addictions too. We need a Toontown stream? Maybe one day. I'd never rule it out. Man, getting Keeper's Sack at this point in the game is nothing to me. Yeah, a lot of the free-to-play ones do. Because they gotta get that microtransaction cash, you know? Alright, I guess we're just going. Have I got Boss Rush? I have got Boss Rush. We might do it again anyways, though. FF14 doesn't do it badly, but they have the expansions cost money and the subscription, and you have to pay cash shop items. Oh my god. It's too much. I picked my struggle years ago. I'm a TF2 player. Any game with like a digital economy, it's just like, I already played TF2, I'm sorry. There's our angel deal. We want the negative. Spear of Destiny isn't that good. Honestly, I could have avoided that. Whatever. Whatever. It's in Boss Rush. Oh wait, we got even more. Sulfuric acid, common cold. I think it's gotta be Sad Onion. Yeah, I don't like paying subscriptions for games. The only time I've ever paid a subscription in my life for, like, anything is, like, XSplit, when I used to use that instead of OBS because I was, like, a dipshit. Did I beat the game yet? If you mean get all the achievements, then no. But hi, Morgan. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Stresses you out if you're not playing the game you're subscribed to. I mean, yeah, that's how they get you. You know, they tell you like, oh, you gotta pay up. You get like pay like $5 for the month, and then after that, it's like, ooh. Like, at least with Switch, like, here's the thing. I do pay a Switch Online subscription. I forgot about that, but I kind of just forget about it because it's like $35 a year for a family plan split between like 8 different people. It's like cheap enough that I don't even like really notice it until it's like the day of, and then I'm like, oh cool, I gotta pay this, huh? Pay for a MF or Morgan subscription? True. Actually, I am subscribed to Socks. I subscribe to Socks for their birthday. I usually don't subscribe to people. Usually I just wait for someone to gift me a sub. Listen, I'm a broke college student. I can't be handing out the big bucks all the time. I had to do a whole marathon of streams to afford computer parts. Come on. But I am subscribed to Socks. This is true. You're a college student? I feel it. I feel the struggle. Oh, this boss sucks. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, literally. Like, I can't. Can't do it. Oh, I wish I didn't take that right away, because there's been, like, no soul heart drops. If I lose that, it's just gone. I lost it. Now, I've lost it. Just don't get hit, it's that easy. Alright, I'd like to see you play the game, Joey. Fortunate enough to have a supportive family and some backup money for personal use, but still. Yeah, I'm, like, fortunate that my fam is, like, pretty much paid for a lot of my college stuff. I only have to go into $10,000 in debt, rather than, like, $30,000. Which, I mean, hey, I can't complain about that. I know a lot of people who have it, like, way worse when it comes to, like, college expenses. Also, yeah, 100%. I would not expect anybody to reveal any personal info. I wouldn't want people to, reveal any personal info. Oh, man, this is not a great boss combination. I gotta be honest, I probably, like, had an insane display of hubris by, doing boss rush. I don't even think I have more than 2 red hearts. Yeah, can you reveal your credit card info for me, please? I need the wacky digits. Fuck. Well, you win some, you lose some, as they say. And, when I'm playing as Apollyon, I usually lose them. Your ghost and your name is unidentifiable. I thought it was pretty funny when I like yelled over the mic during Sock's stream, and I was just like, Sock's IP address is 69,666,420 or whatever the fuck I did. And then Socks was like, hey, that's my real address. That's my real IP address. Sorry for my doxing, but I'm also not that sorry. I think I'm allowed to do it. How would I say something like that? I'm a little twisted. Like the orcas on that stream? Hell yeah. Not a fantastic item, but good enough. Good enough start. Not quality 4 though, but eh. Why did I start with 99 coins? Why do I have 99 coins? Hey, did anybody, like, observe the moment I got 99 coins? No? Yeah, how did that happen? I'm, like, thinking, like, the 99 coins thing is, like, a mod I have installed, but, like, what mod it is, I have no fucking clue, because why would I have a mod to, give me 99 coins? I mean, for greed mode, that's insane, but for a regular run, it's like, the shop items ain't that good. Anyways. I need to, like, make a new pinned on Tumblr, because I pinned the, coffee earlier, but since we raised, like, the money and then some, like, I don't really need that as the link anymore. Take bombs. I need to find the post I made, which was just Big Cummer, but also I don't know if I want Big Cummer to be my Tumblr pinned post anymore, because, for people who are not aware of this, this is like a funny thing that happened. At some point on Tumblr, I had like nearly 500 followers, and then just like randomly one day, a bunch of them just vanished. Like, into thin fucking air. Like, I went from, like, 460, or, like, 470 followers down to, like, 380 in, like, a single day. And I was like, what the fuck happened? And I think the problem that I identified is that I had a shit ton of bots following me. Because my top post was, like, my pinned post was Big Cummer, and I think that got caught by, like, a bunch of porn bots. And that's my story. That's my Tumblr story. Important to note also that, yes, I definitely had a bunch of porn bots following me. The Tumblr NSFW ban went great for the website. But yeah, I think they saw that I had a rude word in my pinned post, and they were like, we gotta mass follow. Feel like you would get a Tumblr? Tumblr's okay. I like the format of Tumblr a lot more than I like the format of Twitter. But also, like, there's advantages to having a Twitter over a Tumblr. Specifically on Twitter, you can just, like, you could just private. And, like, Tumblr, like, everything's public on Tumblr. I know that's, like, the big thing for a lot of my friends who use Twitter over Tumblr, is that Tumblr doesn't have, like, a private feature. But if you don't care about, like, being public, like, yeah, the Tumblr's pretty good. Well, no, it's not that good. I shouldn't say pretty good, because pretty good implies, like, it gets a thumbs up from me. All social media websites are terrible. Tumblr, more like Dumbler. Honestly, though. I've had a Tumblr since, like, 2012. God. Like, 10 years. And can I tell you, the entire time I've been on Tumblr, it's only becoming profitable now? That sucked. That was just a no good, very bad room. Monster's Lung is fun, but it's not, like, super crazy. I could see why it's only a quality 2 item. Well, no, if Tumblr did NFTs, it would be extremely unprofitable. Like, the Tumblr base would not enjoy NFTs at all. What's basically happened is that Tumblr is kind of undergoing a kind of resurgence. Like, Tumblr is now old enough where it's becoming nostalgic for people, basically. Like, we're now at a point where, like, you have, like, teenagers on TikTok who are, like, 14, 15, and they're like, oh, I wish I could have been a Tumblr kid. I wish I could have been there in, like, 2014 at peak Tumblr. And it's just like, Tumblr in 2014 was fucking miserable for me. Why would you want to go back? What? Also, yeah, no, Tumblr, like, people would fucking leave Tumblr if they did NFTs. Or maybe not, fuck. Yeah, there's, like, a TikTok resurgence of, like, kids online who are like, oh my god, I wish I grew up on Tumblr. I wish I was there for, like, the peaks of posting. And they're all making Tumblr accounts now. And it's, like... And here's how I can tell it's, like, 100% teenagers on TikTok. And this is not me trying to make a moral statement. I am not going to get into any discourse about this. I am merely stating the facts. The reason I can tell that Tumblr is attracting a shit ton of teenagers from TikTok is that for 2021, the #1 fandom was the Dream SMP. And that's not a moral statement on anything. Do not get into a fight with me on this. I am just simply stating the facts. OMG, I wish I grew up being queerbaited by TV shows and forming parasocial relationships with random adults. Feel like being a Dream SMP Tumblr on Tumblr would get you in a lot of crossfire? I don't know. Nope, like, here's the thing. It's, like, impossible to find anything on Tumblr, which is both an advantage and a disadvantage of the website. Like, on one hand, if you don't want to see something, you'll probably, like, never see it if you just follow, like, your friends or something. You just follow the right people. But it also means that, like, discovering anything new on Tumblr is, like, good luck with that. Tumblr search barely fucking functions. Tumblr. Tumblr. Is there something you want, or... Alright, I guess we're just playing Shitty Isaac now. Not even Shitty Isaac. The only shitty thing is that we have, like, 1 less health. But other than that, yeah, we're just playing Isaac now. Hope you guys enjoyed me playing Apollyon for a bit. We're just playing Isaac now. Did I not show in chat? Why do I have 1 billion coins again? What happened? Honestly, though, it would be good if they did Tumblr convention. Hey, do you think, like, I should do, like, a coffee thing? Like, you know how I did the coffee goal for, like, the Bucks-a-thon cash? Do you think I should make, like, an insane, like, coffee goal, like, $10 million, and then, like, that goal leads to I will run a Tumblr prom? Who thinks I should do this? Just have the goal be, like, something that we're never gonna reach, and then it's just like, yeah, we'll do Tumblr prom. Bozo? Honestly, like, re-roll that. Re-roll it. Mod Spider? Sorry, Miku. Ah, stopwatch got blowed up. That's so sad. Already have 2 insane channel point incentives, might as well keep things up on the coffee end. True. Because there's no way we ever reach, like, $10 million in coffee donations. It's not gonna happen. Even if I, like, became, like, the biggest Twitch streamer tomorrow, like, a bunch of kids are just gonna subscribe rather than, you know, donate to a coffee. Like, they're gonna be like, I don't know what that is. So yeah, I think we make it at $10 million on coffee for Tumblr prom. Oh right, we can re-roll Bozo now. Let's go do that real quick. $10,000 permanent tent. Buy My Silence is another good one. God, Buy My Silence. Honestly, that'd be pretty good. I think Tumblr prom I want to do more, but, like, Buy My Silence, $10 million is pretty funny. Serpent's Kiss again. Okay, I guess we'll take it. Only time you ever donated to a streamer was $5 for your stupid Spirit Halloween skeleton card in God Game. That is, listen, if you were gonna donate for anything, that's a pretty good one. I, like, would love to figure out the God Game, like, submissions guidelines, because I'm determined at some point, like, that Lady Gaga from The Simpsons has to be a card. I don't know how Lady Gaga from The Simpsons would translate to a God game card, but this needs to happen at some point. I'm obsessed with the idea. Bankrupts the current environment and converts it to a Spirit Halloween. Give Socks $100 and add all the modios. Nah. See, like, the modios would be funny to us. But Socks wouldn't know what that is. Why did I go in here? I have to do Mega Satan. What's wrong with me? I have to do Mega Satan. What am I thinking?
What were they thinking?
While Spirit Halloween is in play, the skeleton is immortal. Good. I want to play God Game again. Maybe I should get in contact with Socks about potentially doing God Game again. Because after, like, doing it with, like, chat, I was like, oh, like, God Game is really funny, is the thing. I'll take Virus. God Game is the Calvin Ball of God games, of card games. I don't know what Calvin Ball is, but I'm inclined to agree with you. One God Game card you've submitted was to delete all Homestuck cards. It was intended to be a tool used for good, but instead Sock spent the whole stream doing shit like arguing if Luigi counts as Homestuck. Have I read Calvin and Hobbes? Oh yeah, I read a lot of Calvin and Hobbes as a kid. I guess I missed specifically Calvin Ball, or I just, like, forgot about it. Also, yeah, they just deleted... I remember what happened with Tabletop Sim. They just deleted, like, the global chat, and they, like, donated money to, like, a trans charity. I'm still kind of, like, iffy on it, but, like... I mean, you know... I'm playing Binding of Isaac Repentance on stream. I don't know if I have much leeway here. I don't know if this is, like, much better. Yeah, it's nice that they deleted it. Considering it was, like, moderated like shit and became, like, an insane toxic place. Because it was moderated like shit. Why was there even a global chat? I don't know. Super late because you passed out? Well, hi, Jen. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Just in time. Oh, fuck. I still need to do a Tainted Jacob run because Gino donated earlier. Gino donated a nice 30 to the coffee. I hate fighting Mega Fatty when my damage is low. It's like the worst boss you could make me fight. It's an absolute war of attrition. Range up. Lock up? Speed down. Okay, one of the pills had to be bad. But the lock up is nice. That brings our Serpent's Kiss chance up, I think. Yeah, let's just go. Gonna move into bed? Okay, no problem, Atticus. I need to get a damage up really badly. Honestly, maybe I should have kept the Void. Because we really are, like, currently just playing a worse version of stock Isaac. Ball of Tar. Compound Fracture. Ooh, that's funny. Bone Tears is funny. Give me my double soul hearts, please. Thank you. Smile. Car Battery. Ooh. That's not really that helpful, but I'm taking it anyways because I have a million fucking coins. Oh, you know what I just remembered? When I get the new computer parts, one of the first streams I want to do is Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Because I think it is, like, one of the funniest games in the world. I can run it alright on my machine, actually. I think I can run it at near consistent 60 FPS, but I think the CPU upgrade will make sure I can, like, stream it at 60 FPS 100% without problem. But, like, Metal Gear Rising is, like, the funniest game in the world. Nanomachine, son! Can I tell you, I've also, like, never played any other Metal Gear game in full. Like, Metal Gear Rising is my Hyrule Warriors for Metal Gear. Like, Hyrule Warriors, yeah, I've never played any fucking real Zelda games all the way through, except Link's Awakening, but... Revengeance is a really funny name. It's just a funny game in general. One of Platinum Games' better experiences. Don't fuck with this, Senator! It's so good. It's so good. Saw a trailer for it and was just like, Revengeance? That's the word of the day? Yeah. God, like, thinking about Platinum Games made me a little sad, though, because they're just, like, jumping on, like, the live service, like, trash game fucking deal. What are we gonna do when Platinum Games starts releasing flop after flop? And, like, I know what some of you are thinking. They already did that. They made Wonderful 101. Like, haha, but, like, the Bayonetta series is fantastic. I've heard great things about Nier Automata. God damn it, it's another Devil Deal. Okay, you know what? Let's not even play for Mega Satan at this point. If we get a good Devil Deal, we'll just take it. Whore of Babylon is not a good Devil Deal, neither is Sulfur. Platinum makes really good games that just don't sell well, yeah. And now we're just gonna, like, Nier Automata, like, saved them straight up, didn't it? Like, they said explicitly, like, yeah, if Nier Automata didn't sell as well as it did, like, we would have, like, gone under, essentially. Can't wait for Astral Chain 2! Astral Chain 2 is gonna be a police MMO. Well, wait, Platinum doesn't even own the Astral Chain IP anymore. Didn't Nintendo, like, snatch up the IP? Nier came out right after Scalebound got cancelled and the deal with Activision fell through. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a very fun time to be Platinum. Ow. You have Fergie barking outside. I might have to bring him inside soon. Published Astral Chain, so they own the IP. Got it. Free reroll. I'll take it. See you in Astral Chain 2. Uh-oh. Small Rock, we'll take it. Speed is kind of crummy, but, like, you take what you can get. Like, that's our first damage up of the whole run. Yeah, you can hear him sarking so much outside. Let's go! Angel Deal. Ooh, I'll take Holy Light. Especially as our luck goes up. Like, holy fuck. We may not have crazy damage, but we've got crazy tier effects. I mean, we've got the Spore tiers, we've also got Holy Light. Like, we're riding decently high. Luck down. You jinxed it. Jen jinxed it. Someone banned Jen. Not true. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I said. You know what's crazy? I just realized I've been playing this on, like, the OBS display instead of the regular game. So I've been watching this at half the frame rate. I've still been playing insanely well. Well, maybe not insanely well, but I think I've been doing pretty good. Do we agree this has been, like, a okay stream? What is oof, ouch, my boings? That was bone-hurting juice? That was bone-hurting juice. Bone-hurting juice is just like soda. I've been playing sanely well. Not insanely well, but I'll take sanely well. Ow. You know, to this day, I've still never watched that much of Adventure Time. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I gotta say. Luck up. Ooh, I get to keep it permanently now. I'll take that. You know what, though? I'll take that. Don't know how you feel about Adventure Time. Pretty nice show. Yeah, I thought, like, the general consensus was that Adventure Time was, like, dope. I mean, I didn't watch much of it, granted. But also, like, by, like, 2010, like, what cartoons was I watching? I was watching, like, Super Mario Brothers on DVD again and again. Yeah, I don't know. I've definitely heard that Adventure Time has ups and downs, but I feel like it's, like, way more consistent than something like Steven's Universe. Like, I feel like Steven's Universe is, like... We're still having, like, internet debates about whether or not it was ever actually a good show. Meanwhile, Adventure Time is like, no, yeah, this is just, like, a good show. I just took the opportunity to dunk on Steven Universe. The first season of Steven Universe shouldn't have been so goddamn boring then. L plus ratio to Steven Universe. And, like, my friends always told me, like, oh my god, like, season 1 of Steven Universe is, like, the best part. And then it's just all downhill from there, and I'm just like... This shit was boring as fuck. If the show gets worse after that... Remember when everyone was into, like, the Steven Universe movie for, like, a week? I saw so much of that hot pink bitch. Verp. Adventure Time kind of went off the rails once it stopped being wacky adventures and tried to be a serious ongoing story. I thought that's what people liked about it, though. I thought, like, the story aspect was, like, good. I could be wrong. I've never seen the whole show. But I thought, like, people were generally, like, okay with, like, Adventure Time story. They did lesbian, so it's fine, true? Well, no, because Steven Universe also did that, and it wasn't fine there because I don't like Steven Universe. Listen, all I'm saying is that come back to me when, Steven Universe does as much for humanity as What's New Scooby-Doo. I don't know. If like, people like Steven Universe, I don't actually care that much. I don't get it. It's not a show for me. But, like, whatever. Adventure Time was good if you watched every single episode in its intended order, but you were, like, 10. Yeah, no, there was no fucking way, as, like, a 10-year-old, I was, like, doing a whole story like that. Cool reroll, by the way. Oh, I'm out of time for boss rush. It's fine. Spinel deserved to be in a different show. Yeah, everybody like loved Spinel. She was fine. Actually, I did watch the Steven Universe movie. It was probably the best piece of Steven Universe media that I watched. Because there were moments where I was, and this is gonna shock you, there were moments where I was actively entertained rather than bored out of my mind. Atticus. Okay, let's re-roll Dice Room again. Your dad loves Steven Universe and My Hero Academia and you can't get him to stop. Dude, I was into My Hero Academia for a bit. But just like, I don't know, the like creator of that show like skeeves me out too much now. Got a bad shot, he slid this night. I like watched the first season and a half of that show. And I, like, thought it was alright. It was, like, a okay manga. Anime of, like, the decade? No. But it was, like, okay. I don't know. Maybe my opinion would change on it if I watched it now. You watched the first 2.5 seasons with your dad and realized it wasn't that good? He has to tell you, but what if you don't know what happens to Deku in the new episode? All you see about My Hero Academia is how horny people are for the new female characters in it. Man, I don't know who you guys, like, follow on the internet. I've never seen anybody be horny for, like, a My Hero Academia character. They're like all Mormon fantasies. Not your follows? Oh, what about the BDSM lady who's like a superhero? Like, I don't care. God, the fucking Mineta. Ugh. I don't even, honestly, I don't even want to get into that. I don't even want to get into that. I'm stopping the conversation there. Alright, this is my decree. As the streamer, we're not even going there. Let's talk about cacti. Honestly, cactuses are the world's greatest resource. Anyone want to talk about Super Mario Odyssey? It's no masterpiece. True. What if there was a Tumblr convention? Dude, I would try cactus juice with you, Jen. Hell yeah. We used to have cactuses when I was younger. We don't anymore, though. Sad. Ooh. This could be a crazy item for us. We got the reroll, we got Perthrow. Abaddon! Ooh. Well, we gotta take it. Let's fucking go. Okay. As long as we stay alive, we have a good chance of, getting an angel deal. And if we don't get the angel deal, I'm shutting off the game. That's not true. I will not shut off Isaac. I would like to keep playing. But I'll be sad. I don't know. I don't watch, like, a lot of cartoons. Will I shut it off sometime? I mean, yeah. I have to go to bed eventually, but... I feel like the only cartoon I've, like, watched all the way through recently that I, like, really enjoyed was, like, Infinity Train. That was a pretty good show, actually. But last season kind of felt like nothing, but, like, the rest of the show is pretty top-notch. Sad what happened to the creator? Wait, what happened with the creator of Infinity Train? Oh, wait. You mean... Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, not Amelia. Okay. Okay, everybody pray for, Key. Liked 1 and 3 the most. I think I agree. I think, like, Season 3 is the best one. IMO. It's, like, very heavy, but it's, like, super well done. Bad news, guys. Recommend Kid Cosmic so much. You love that show? I've heard good things. I've heard good things. I didn't hear about that at all. I never heard of that. That's weird. That's strange. I've never heard of this before. Oh. Unless we get Dad's key in Dark Room, this is just gonna be a pure Dark Run. Ow. If we even make it that far. I don't know. I would like to watch, like, more cartoons again, but it's one of those things where as you become an adult, you kind of realize that most cartoons are not targeting you. It's like they're either targeting, like, you know, children, or they're targeting, like, fandom people who refuse to watch anything that isn't for children. Because then they can be like, whoa, they snuck a sex reference into a cartoon for children. Yo, they gave the mom a dump truck ass, what the hell? And it's just like, it's just not the energy I carry. Professor Poison? I mean, yeah, that's what I usually go back to. Alternative is anime and well. I mean, there's, like, some pretty good anime out there that I haven't watched. To be fair, I feel like I've probably watched most of the American cartoons that I would enjoy. I don't feel like I've watched all the anime that I would enjoy. Decadence is a really good anime. I wanted to watch Odd Taxi. I heard that was a good show. Pop Team Epic Season 2's coming soon also. Your current favorite anime snuck in Japanese nationalism? What? Want to try getting back into watching JoJo, but you don't have the time? JoJo seems like a commitment, because it's like a million parts. Demon Slayer is the only mega popular modern anime you like? I mean, that's the thing. You just don't just watch like the popular ones. Plenty of good smaller ones. I guess that's true for American cartoons also. I should give like the cartoons here some more credit. Like, I would probably enjoy something like BoJack Horseman, even if that's like a pretty heavy show. I'm gonna die also. Like, there's no way we win. Watch Parappa? I have. I've watched the Parappa anime. Wait, you got, like, I'm a huge Parappa the Rapper fan? You guys think I haven't watched Parappa? Come on. Have some respect. Don't forget to watch Family Guy. Sunday nights at... Yeah! Tried to watch Parappa anime, but got bored. I mean, that's fair. I don't... Like, the Parappa anime is fine. It's not... It's, like, okay. But it's, like, it doesn't even have Lammy in it, though. It doesn't even have Lammy in it. They don't even rap in it. You know? It has Gaster. I don't care about Gaster. I'm sorry. He rapped once. It's just not enough. Just not enough. I'm sorry. PJ Barry has anime. I hate Gaster and Grober. I don't even know who Grober is. Hemobutis. It's not hematemesis. Gaster is the guy from Undertale, to be fair. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess, like, I enjoyed watching the Parappa anime when I was, like, 12 years old, and I would literally consume any Parappa media I could find. I feel like if I tried to watch it now, I wouldn't enjoy it that much. I should have avoided that also. Oh no, maybe I would, because I do just kind of like novelty, like weird video game TV shows. So maybe I probably still would enjoy it, in the same way I enjoy something like the Mario Brothers Super Show. Hey, I'll take Broken Stopwatch. Watch it for Takoyama. I don't know, I guess there's like one big problem that comes from the Parappa the Rapper anime, and it's that all of the Parappa the Rapper games can be beat in less than an hour. So there's not exactly a lot of material to like go off of here. Like you could probably make like an anime short based on Parappa, and that would be like probably better, to be honest. I don't know, maybe I'm being a little bit of a hater. But also, there was the suggestion that me as a Parappa the Rapper fan had never seen the Parappa the Rapper anime. Which is just not true. I do not spread the rumor. Let's go back to the blood donation machine. Man, remember when I got, like, Cricket's head, like, 3 runs in a row or something? That was nice. Anyways, here's the sneeze. Here's the shneeze. Flop anyways, stand sneeze. Trapdoor. That trapdoor's a trap. Okay, let's go. You know what? Yeah. I could use that to cheese the donation machine. Hold on. Monster Manual? Come on. Come on. Treat me like an adult here. And everybody knows what's under the door. Alright, just, we need to, like, start taking, like, bets. What's, like, my, like, band obsession of 2020 gonna be? Or 2022, not 2020. 2020 was King Gizzard, 2021 was MGMT. Who wants to take a guess at the next band? Xenoblade? That's not a band. That's not you failed the challenge. Oh, you thought you had something there. You failed the challenge. It's not music. It's a video game. The Wiggles. Yeah, I'm gonna become a Wiggles stan, to be honest. Y'all should have fucking streamed Fruit Salad. Or the fuck other songs they made. Like, I watched so much Wiggles as a kid, I could not tell you any song besides Fruit Salad. What the hell was that? Was that, like, thunder outside? You were a Jeff Stanny as a kid. I don't know if I had a favorite Wiggle as a kid. They did have a car. No, you're right. They had the choot, chugga, chugga, big red car. I remember that song. Okay. No, actually, you guys are right. I'm gonna get obsessed with the Wiggles. What other songs did they have? Man, this run is kind of ass right now. Had a guitar, Wiggles toy that failed, and it's scary to watch. Jeff from the Wiggles was the first time you felt seen in media representation. That's very sweet, and I'm glad I didn't say my knee-jerk reaction out loud to that. Because it's, like, terrible. It's a terrible thing to say. Who votes that I say this? Sure. For some reason, the first thing my mind went to when you said that was... I felt that when I saw Mario. It's just such a terrible thing to say. But it was also funny. It was funny, I should have said that. No, but like, representation is important, and I'm glad you felt that. Meanwhile, Italians, like, I could just watch The Godfather and get that. I just watched The Godfather. Felt that when you saw the gay skeleton in Scary Godmother? I don't know, what was, like, the first time I saw, like, rep in something that was like, yo... I don't know if it's ever happened, man. I do remember Captain Feathersword. We have the Captain Feathersword in our house. I think we have multiple. Because my mom used to bring it with her to work. She works in an elementary school. Yeah, we're shown, like, everywhere. And, like, in terms of, like, gay and trans representation, probably the closest that anything's gotten is probably Celeste, and even then, Celeste isn't, like, that overtly of a trans narrative. Like, it is. It's a narrative that has a trans character in it. But, like, no, yeah, Madeline being trans is cool. That was like, a cool thing for, you know, a creator to come out and state. Arcade Ganon being gay made you so excited? Hell yeah. Because they're so casual about it? Hell yeah. Man, like, I've been doing this run for 10 minutes. We're only on Catacombs 1, barely scavenged the floor. Who votes that we just do a reset? Because this run is kind of miserable in terms of doing, like, anything. If I want. I gotta be honest, I kind of just do. Reset is fair? Alright. Listen, if I'm not having fun with a run, why bother? You know? If it's not fun, why bother? It was one of those runs where I was, like, slow and tanky enough where I was in, like, basically no danger, but also I would be taking a fucking eternity to do anything. So, I was over it. And hello, tallest fella. Welcome, welcome. Might have been lurking for a while, but good to see you in chat. What's this? Polyphemus. Let's go. Caught me on the Minecraft hell the other day? Hell yeah. I'm glad. I'm also glad, like, multiple people have, like, told me that my performance on that stream was really good, which makes me smile. I mean, it was, and listen, that stream was all about socks. I would have been happy just to have, like, supported a friend. But the fact that people also were like, yeah, you were generally entertaining on that stream and you were funny, it makes me smile. You were? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Old chiropractor. That sounds like shit. That sounds like fucking doo-doo. I still think it's funny that my only kills on Socks during that entire stream were when we both got spawned to the village and Socks had literally no items anymore. Or at least, like, most of their inventory had been cleared out. I never said I was an honorable warrior. Oh, that's an old capacitor. Why did I say old chiropractor? That's a completely different concept. Chiropractor is like the dude who, like, that's like the doctor that, like, fixes your back, right? Gotta play Minecraft again? For real. I'm, like, kind of thinking I want to wait until the computer upgrade, so, like, Minecraft isn't as slow. Because, God, can I tell you, like, the multiple times I, like, crashed during the Socks birthday stream? I had to waste, like, fucking, like, I had to wait, like, 3 to 4 minutes just for the game to load again because of all the mods and shit. It took a fucking eternity to get back in there. Meanwhile, everybody else, if they died, it was like a... It was like an instant. Pseudoscience for your back. Right, yeah. And then capacitor is an electronic concept. One of your favorite moments was the point where a TNT cube spawned and everyone died. That was pretty good. Oh, God. The saddest moment for me during that entire stream was, like, the heartbreaking moment where I was the only one at the village. Because I had died. Socks was at the stronghold, everyone else was at the stronghold. I was, like, way behind everyone else. I was just chilling at the village, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a giant fucking lava cube comes and engulfs the entire village. I have no idea why this happened. I swear to God, I thought at first, like, Socks did it. Because I was just like, why the fuck did a giant lava cube just destroy the village? But no, Socks said, like, they didn't do it. And I believe them. I have no reason to believe Socks would lie about a giant lava cube. I'm assuming that was some kind of, like, chat thing. Socks tried to build a portal on top of the lava dome. Really? That's really funny. I feel like I should have seen them if they did that. It was spawned. Got it. I'll never forgive chat for that. If you were complicit in the crimes of burning down the village, I need you to know that you are just another Sephiroth to me, and not even a good one. You'll never have even an ounce of the swag that Sephiroth has. You had to sleep, so you skipped ahead earlier, and having no context for stuff like Stuart made it funnier. Speed up is nice. Speed up do be nice. We lost out on our first devil deal, which is gonna make getting to Mega Satan hard. God, I wanna like Apollyon, but I just really think, like, the Void gimmick is not enough, man. I feel like I always get shitty runs as this character. I don't know how to, like, break this curse of having shitty runs as Apollyon. Because theoretically, Apollyon's not that bad of a character. The Void is, like, kind of worse D6, but, like, it's acceptable. It shouldn't be, like, a character I'm consistently having, like, dog shit runs where I just, like, die before I can do anything. I'll take 9 volt if I can get it. I think one of the funnier moments for me during, like, the Socks birthday hell was just the point where, like, Socks was, like, gonna pull me aside to negotiate. And I remember this specifically because I remember Socks telling me after the stream was over that they wanted to negotiate with me specifically and not Gibson. And then just, like, me and Gibson were both walking over, and then I just fell into a hole, so Socks had no choice but to negotiate with Gibson instead. That was pretty funny. I also crashed when I fell into the hole. Like, the fucking... Like, there was, like, some weird memory leak glitch that was going on during that stream. I don't know what it was. Oh. Ow. What exactly happened to cause the worms? It had something to do with the Destroy the Child achievement. Apparently, whenever you get that, whatever the terms were, you were supposed to get a worm. I never got a worm, so I don't exactly know how, like, everyone else got them, but, Serpy wanted to be, champion of worms. I just remember going along with it at that point. I was just, like, chanting worms, worms, worms. Mainly because I didn't want Socks to kill me. So I just pretended like I had lost my damn mind. The Void Room? Oh. Yeah, well, yeah. The worms were caused by an achievement. And Serpy just unleashed a bunch of them. Take Polyphemus again, why not? I don't know, it was like something in the mods. I could not tell you exactly what mod it was that had the void worms. Did I know the entire time that Serpy was helping Socks? We were fully aware that Serpy was a double agent. Although, if you want the real shit, Serpy was probably more on our side than Socks. I remember when Ferris got summoned as a bodyguard, Serpy came on call multiple times to say, like, I'm just waiting for the perfect opportunity to push Ferris off a cliff. Like, Serpy was fully ready to fuck over Socks and just kill Ferris. Serpy seemed more neutral than anything, yeah. I mean, at multiple points, Serpy also told us, like, Socks coordinates. Literally chaotic neutral. I mean, if you remember what happened at the end, when it was, like, literally Socks getting to the end, like, Serpy, like, vouched for us and basically, like, allowed us to hide in a wall that was right next to the end room, and when Socks went into the portal, we all just jumped in after them. You motherfucker. It's okay, I got a damage for that. Like when they were angel dust? True. I avoided it, don't worry. At the latest chat, that felt like that happened like a little bit ago. Range down, sad. Sad, it's sad that this happened. Behind on mobile? Right. I forgot that you're on mobile right now. That makes sense. Did we find out that Socks loudly proclaiming the bed was in the mineshaft was a ruse? What do you mean by it was a ruse? Because we found a bed in the mineshaft that couldn't have really been anyone else. Actually, no, wait, I think I might know what you mean. Is there a low latency player for mobile? I didn't actually know that. That's interesting. Well, good to note, because we do have quite a few people who watch on mobile frequently. Yeah, I unfortunately would not know where it is. Because I don't use Twitch mobile. The damage up, dude. If we could get, like, good tiers going, like, this'll be an insane run. I mean, for starters, we finally got, like, the first devil deal again. This'll be a funny run. This'll be an extremely funny run. Mega tiers with almond milk. Actually, this probably would have been straight up better with soy milk. Oh well. Regardless, this could be funny. Actually, this kind of just seems I just averaged this out. It's supposed to be different worms effects for almond milk. I already lost my good angel chance this early on. I kind of feel like I threw by taking almond milk. I should have avoided it, right? If this was soy milk, I'd feel better about my decision. But it's not. Probably gonna dip out. No problem, Lord Slimeapple. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Need Spoonbender. Literally, though. If I could get Spoonbender, like, this'll go from, like... Okay, I kind of, like, tossed it up a little bit to, oh my god, this is crazy. Literally, I'll take any homing tiers, like Godhead, Sacred Heart. Honestly, those would be better than Spoonbender. But that also requires me to get not only an angel deal, but a very good one. At the very least, they're, like, slightly piercing. Hey. Take that. Pop that. Ow. Well, I already lost my 3-cent holy card. I know you took my $19 holy card. Give me back my $19 holy card. Yeah, it's got a slight piercing, which is nice. Ooh. Ooh. Keep thinking about my father is. 99 Funkin' memes. I said Funkin'. I wish I could, like, even attempt that. Sucks. Sucks so bad. Honestly, fuck you. Fuck you. Ow. Well, I got punished. I got punished. Oh well. Yeah, literal karma. Instant karma. Ow. I think we're gonna lose this run too. We've just, like, completely lost steam after that Lilith victory. I guess I'll take Walnut. I feel bad. I, like, threw the run by taking almond milk. You know what? I hate to do it. I'm just gonna do a hard reset on this. I just, like, I just felt like shit about throwing that run. I didn't want to look at it anymore. It's like looking at an embarrassing, like, a high school photo of you and your, like, ex. And just being like, oh. Were those the days? I don't even think so anymore. Eh. Alright, the fact that I'm getting R-key happy means I need to play a different character. I'm sorry, Apollyon, you're, like, driving me crazy. Give it up for the Forgotten, everybody! Character I have, like, no hard mode marks with. Let's go! Forgotten, everybody! Hey, I like the idea of a melee-based character. Never mind, he fucking sucks. What the hell is this? Ow. Forgotten is actually kind of fun, but, like, super fucking hard. Tainted Forgotten was baby mode. Tainted Forgotten was easy. But regular Forgotten, this is, like, impossible challenge. Man, do I love working with default tiers. That's not what I meant to do. I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Oh, that's the fucking thing that tripped me up during the Isaac quiz. I didn't know what the hell that was. Bag of crafting. Not looking too good. Why is Bag of Crafting quality 4? It's, like, not good on any character except, like, Tainted Cain. And even then, it's only good on Tainted Cain because he has no other choice in the matter. Let's go. Yeah, I'll take the HP. We don't exactly have a lot to work with here. And god, bone hearts are fucking so rare. I didn't mean to full screen. That was my bad. Also, I gotta be honest, I think this is the last run of the night. I'm getting a little tired. I like, didn't sleep well. Because I stayed up so late for, not only worrying about PayPal, but also because I was on Sock's stream until like 3 AM. And I stayed up for like another hour and a half. Ugh. It would probably be good for me if I got a good night's sleep tonight. Especially because I got a full day off tomorrow. I don't have class. I don't have any streams scheduled. I'm just gonna chill. Probably finish uploading the archive stuff. But other than that, like, we're straight chilling. We're literally chilling on a Monday, like usual. PhD would be nice. But I cannot afford it. Watching SpongeBob and Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Well, the bad news is we lost our devil chance. If this ends in failure, sorry, that's still it. Oh wait, I'm not even doing Isaac next week. I'm doing Mario Kart. I'll do Mario Kart Pokemon Showdown next week to kind of give me a break from Isaac. Man, this is just not what you like to see. I don't know, I feel like I've kind of lost steam. I think we're just gonna end it there, honestly. Sorry. Not the ending you may have wanted, but the ending Isaac deserves for making me have sad runs as Apollyon. And, you know, after how stressful this weekend has been, I should, like, be good to myself, you know, not push myself too hard. Especially because, like, the streams are supposed to be fun. I shouldn't push myself if I'm, like, playing a game and not having that much fun. Gonna wind down yourself? Hell yeah. But that's gonna be it for tonight's stream. I want to thank you all for coming. Hope you all have a good night and take care. Is there anyone live? Let's raid Germa. Let's fake raid Germa. Everybody go watch Germa after this. Cool stream. Thank you. I had a good time. So, Tuesday, when we come back, we're gonna be doing Legends Arceus. Wednesday, we're gonna be doing Kirby Star Allies in full. Hope you enjoy resting. Thank you. Thank you so much. Friday, we're going to be doing Night of the Living Demos, Volume 6. It's going to be the Kingdom Hearts Cloud versions. Instant Sports, because Nintendo didn't want me to stream Nintendo Switch Sports. And then Triangle Strategy to have a demo I'll actually enjoy in there. Or at least I think I'll enjoy. Saturday, we're going to try and beat Legends Arceus. I think I can do it. I don't think Endgame is that long, but it depends on how much progress we make on Tuesday, I think. And then Sunday, for next week's Combo Pack night, we're going to change it a little bit. I'm going to do Pokemon Showdown plus Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But yeah, that's going to be it for tonight's stream. I want to thank you all for coming. Hope you have a good night and take care. I'll see you on Tuesday with Pokemon Legends Arceus. Bye-bye.